right, we gotta go feed these kids. And I gotta go buy more. I gotta do all my chores, basically. Oh, I should check my social links, too. Sorry, my supports, because there's lots, and I want to keep them gaining their abilities. So let's do... Ooh, and I have one with Edelgard, right? Yeah, or I'm working on it. Okay. Can I... Where is she? Because I can just go talk to her, right? That's how those ones work? Sometimes.
Professor.
No, okay. She's not... Yeah, she's not ready to... Okay. All right. So anyway, let's see. Petra and Ferdinand. Go.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Oh, wow. Oof. Yeah, wow. Yikes. Oh, boy.
Fascinating. I
just steamrolls right over that one, huh, Ferdinand?
This is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration.
I could try killing you by accident?
Let's have our beginning then.
Yeah, your country's been eradicated. Fascinating.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
You want to try my Wu-Tang style?
Now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques.
Yeah, I learned to fight because I
am of the royal
have
family,
to.
But I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other, always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
You're learning, Ferdinand. You're learning real slow, and you're kind of a doofus, but you're trying. Was she humming with her mouth open?
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. As though I've heard it before, long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps.
Yes, perhaps you've heard it. It's called Baby Got Back. It's one of my favorites.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Mittelfrank Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle. I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom.
Opera?
When I returned
Asylum?
to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it, even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed, many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top.
Oh, really?
My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to
What's up, Ninja?
explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
It's good the goddess supports you, because nothing you're wearing seems to. I'm gonna see if I can increase my social link with Edelgard with a food real quick. Edelgard, what do you want to eat? You gotta eat something with me. Where are you? There she is. Nope.
I know why you sat us next to each other. You want to see who can eat more quickly.
Yes, that's why.
Please stop making everything a competition against me.
Okay. It's weird that it has the like little bubbles, but it doesn't, you can't have that conversation. I wonder what that means.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that.
Story
right now.
locked? Okay.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose.
I can't tell if they're like subtly
Human
taking
form.
shots at each other or
Oh,
not.
stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been dying to know, how did you come to be enrolled here? I know you didn't have any family connections.
See, like
How'd
this
you
is
do it?
kind of, they're kind of shady. Like,
Well, it did require pulling some noble strings. But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you?
see?
I so wish you could rely on people more often. Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
Isn't it obvious?
I like all the characters like weird
Because
dead
you were
eyes.
here. When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shined so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling this year. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them yet. It's so nice
She's working
to
on
spend
it.
time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Ferdinand's are all locked now. Flanuela has one.
Hello, Professor Manuela. I wish you to know that I have heard ever so much about your talents.
Whatever are you talking about, Flame?
Singing! Why, you are wonderfully skilled at it, are you not? Why, I have even overheard people saying your voice is akin to the singing of a goddess.
It makes me happy to hear. But who told you that?
Oh, the students are always speaking of it, which got me to thinking, I may be the only person in all of the academy who's never heard your beautiful voice in song. So, I was wondering, Manuela, might you sing a little something for me?
Your request is touching, but I
Let me
can't
tell you a
perform on
story
such
of a
short
lady with an
notice.
LA
My
face
voice
and
is
an Oakland
instrument
booty.
and requires proper gentle care. However, the stories are true. I was once the leader of the Middle Franc troop, but that was a long time ago.
Middle Franc? What do those words mean precisely?
You've never heard of the Middle Franc troop? It's the single most popular opera company in the imperial capital. I used to sing on stage with them. I was the star, in
You
fact.
brag much?
Oh, wow. In all of Enbar? They must not have been around when I was living there.
You used to live in Enbar?
Indeed. Although I was quite a bit younger at the time. It is where I was born, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, you must have been too young to hear about us.
Yes, that could be. And what precisely is the function of an opera troupe?
You don't know what an opera troupe is? Well, it's a group of performers like myself who...
Oh, I understand now. I
Uh-huh.
certainly have experience in the fine art of storytelling. There is often singing as a part of story time for the children at the monastery.
That is darling, Flame. But I'm not sure it's quite the same thing as an opera. You see, operas are performed in grand theaters with orchestral accompaniment. Everyone attending wears their finest. It is a very special occasion.
Theaters, they're called? You mean to say that there are buildings exclusively
This is so
used
weird.
for telling stories?
You've never even heard of a theater? You're an intelligent girl, Flame, and the world is full of wonders. You have a lot left to discover.
What's a discover? Yeah, I was literally raised in a church. All right, we got one more. We got Flaindenand.
What is that lovely smell? It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Ah, Flame, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance.
I love armor oil
A little
smell.
oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
She's here to huff some gas.
I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil tricking my nose.
Yeah, also this game does a ton of Rob Lee fielding of things it doesn't want to
Not
animate.
really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking? For things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad? Things of that nature? Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still
You
make
don't
hungry.
use like fucking canola
When you are in
oil
the thick
to
of
like
it, you
polish
devote
your
all
armor?
Your focus and energy to the fight. There is no time to feel peckish.
God, she's
I
so
suppose
weird.
you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished. I shall be in the dining
Just
hall.
rub an
getting my
avocado on
fill
your
of
armor.
fried goodies.
Sprinkle it with some fucking
Well, that was quick.
5 spice.
I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a
You know what I think fucks up the dialogue in this is the lack of like casual speech, even in casual conversations. It really makes it seem stilted and strange. I am going to do this thing. And you're like, okay, that's fucking weird the way you said that. Like, I get that they're nobles, but they're still people.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff.
I would be liking that greatly.
It also makes Petra seem less weird because they all sound weird. They all talk like strange people. Yeah, it's very unusual.
This is my favorite.
I get why they did it, but I don't like it, is what I'm saying. Like, it feels, I don't know, it just feels very weird. All right, Bernadetta, Dorothea. Eat that food. Eat it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. I think I like this.
Oh my God, we're almost B+. We're getting there. What other students? Hubert and Manuela. All right, I need something that Hubert and Manuela will eat. Mostly Hubert, because I don't really care about Manuela that much. Ugh, he just doesn't like food. Oh my God, bourgeois pike. There we go. Hubert, Manuela. What do we find they like? 2 fish sauté.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness.
This is a wonderful dish.
Okay. Alright, now I've got 2 that I can use to teach myself things. Yeah, he just doesn't like food because he's a fucking vampire. So he has to spend blood points to allow himself to eat. And he hates that because then he has to go and kill more people, which might out him as a vampire. It's a whole thing.
Need something?
All right, getting closer. Greenhouse. And then I gotta go buy things from the store.
Professor.
All right. There we go. And then, whoa. That light in the pond, what could it be? I don't know, let's find out. Appears to be a trout? Hold on. Oh, I don't want that bluefish. Give me another one. No. I want to get this fucking fish out of the way. I don't feel like I'm getting any rare fish here. What's up, Epi? Welcome back. There we go. We get Queen Loach. All right. No, man. I don't understand what that the gold light in the pond is. It doesn't seem to be having any effect. regular ass fishing. Gold just means a higher chance of getting a gold fish. Yeah, right? It's pretty serious though. Like, it looks like it's a really big deal, but... Alright. Well, let's go upstairs. Get some training from the Pope or whatever.
Excuse me.
First to both to it was as if thinking how they managed.
Excuse me. Professor, I know. I forgive. Just note.
Yeah, look, now I got a conversation. So we'll grab that. Yeah, thank you, Cosmo. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll grab it on the way. So start here and we'll go north. Yeah, this way, I think. Nope, that's not a real door. What the hell? There we go.
Hey.
And then there we go.
Professor?
Oh, great, it's you. What's up?
Professor, a pleasure to see you.
Are you praying?
I've never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too?
Hit me.
I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? Oh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it. You think so too, don't you?
No. I do though, I'm lying.
Really? So maybe there's still hope for me. Who am I kidding? I've known for years how hopeless I am. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest. Do I look old? No, not possible.
Honey, you got some
I'm
anxieties.
Songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks.
You are attractive.
I knew I was right. I'd be in real trouble if I weren't this beautiful. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality?
I
know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you? I suppose I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes. But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
This is such a weird conversation. I have one option. No. The only answer is no.
Do you think I'm flawed enough already?
She was giving me like overly attached girlfriend face. That was terrifying. Cool. That was an awkward sequence. I'm gonna go. All right, so we're gonna switch the group tasks. We're weeding. We're gonna get Edelgard to weed and Ferdinand to weed. And then we're gonna do some instructions, because now we've got everybody all geared up for it. Yes, train in that heavy armor. Read books about wearing heavy armor. Think about heavy armor. Nice, weight -3. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. You can get abilities that let you carry around more heavy crap. That's very cool. That's right, be the armor. Know the armor. Okay, well, I guess we'll just, here, just so much dark magic. There we go, budding talent.
I feel like a new man.
Oh yeah, seal speed now.
I appreciate.
All right, and then same thing. We'll just keep working on this.
Oh. Help. Oh. It is.
Oh wait, she's still got a special skill to learn. There it is.
I feel like I learned.
She's got that white magic Avo, which we talked about being sort of pointless before. Big fighty boy Casper.
Let's put this to the test.
That's true. She does have white magic. Yeah, you're right. So it's less useless for her. All right, kids, do your studying. Learn for the week.
Professor.
Focus on axe and heavy armor to excel as a heavy armor class. Yes. Yeah, I should next week remind me, I'll check everybody's goals.